I believe we are live. If you want to pull up the comments for me, that'd be really great. If there
Pull
is,
up the what?
pull up the live stream and peep the comments.
Oh, I suppose I could do that.
That'd be great. Let me know when you can see me. I have to be full screen in order for it to fit on my screen right. So, in order to fit into the capture window right. So, unfortunately, I only have one screen at the moment.
So you can't like border it and then like. I mean, not that I think you would want to, but you could also pull it up on your phone. I can see.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, that's probably what I would suggest you do. Is to pull it up on your phone.
Can you see me?
I can see Adam.
Can you see me? Okay. Let me turn myself down there. Awesome. Okay, let's get started. I'm not saying that this is going to be a win right off the bat. But I'm not saying it's going to be a loss either. So last time I tried this, I did a Mist Elf. Mist Elves are fairly weak, physically. And by fairly, I mean they're the weakest class.
Okay, why did you do 3?
Oh, I did Tree for its +5 to initial willpower, and +2 to toughness, and +1 to PV. That +5 to initial willpower, I think is really, really, really strong. Generally, harder to change alignment is not something that I worry about. It's something that I can overcome.
Yeah, I did close the stream on my phone. Unfortunately, it was causing a lot of lag for the Discord.
That's fine. I think instead of a Mist Elf, I think I'm going to do Grey Elf. They have dodge. So the Mist Elf is starts with alertness, which is nice. They have concentration, but wizards will start with concentration too, so that's not a big of a deal.
Are you using Discord on the computer or on your phone?
On the computer. Why, is that bad?
Jonathan?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still getting a lot of lag, unfortunately.
You're getting a lot of lag.
Like you're cutting in and out. You're cutting in and out.
Okay.
It seems to be fine right now, but I'll keep you updated.
Okay. I'm not sure if I should go with Grey Elf or High Elf.
Grey Elf.
They start with
I think that stealth might help.
Well, they both have stealth. They both start with the same skills.
I think Grey Elves have better magic.
Okay.
And also, I believe they start neutral. What about a Dark Elf? Have you thought about a Dark Elf?
I haven't thought about Dark Elf.
Because so let's talk through what we're gonna do.
Right.
Ultra endings you get Chaotic Axe.
Yeah.
A Dark Elf, you already start Chaotic.
Right.
I think you start neutral as and they have alertness, and they have that alertness that you were talking about: climbing, fighting, weakness, and stealth. That might not be very bad.
Yeah. So I miss out on the dodge skill.
Is that learnable?
I don't know. Let's do it.
PV is usually more. It is better in the late game anyway, right?
Yeah. So I've got 2 talents. I think so. We have a few of our level 1 only stat talents, which is what I think I'm gonna start with. So I think I'm gonna go with the +2 willpower and the +2 toughness, just to double up on my starting.
Your early game survival.
Yeah. And the name we're gonna choose is Dan. Dan the Dark Elf. All right. Oh, let me get my notebook and pen. Where's my notebook and pen? I need it to write down my notes. I always have it right here, and now the moment I need it, it's not here. This is devastating to my credibility. Unfortunately, you cut out there, Jared.
Yeah, I'm having some technical difficulties. I'll talk to you here in a sec, okay?
Okay. All right. Let me get my pen now. I got a pen and a piece of paper. All right, and I'm ready to start. So, some things that I have to start out with. Let's see what my stats are really quick. Or my inventory. So I have a robe, a 3-1 robe, a dagger, ring of searching, a ring of fire resistance, and some 0-0 sandals. Not great. Wand of lightning, 2 potions of water, a potion of potential strength, scroll of defense and identify, spellbook of frostbolt and light, and loaf of spider bread.
Did you pull up a chat on your phone?
I did.
Okay. Why don't we talk real quick about what your goal is? What you can have side goals obviously, but what is your main goal?
My main goal is an ultra ending.
Is to blow up
and then act like I don't know nobody.
Okay. So I would say if you're doing that, let's say for anyone who's never seen this game before, an ultra ending is now, is that a bandit? What that one guy in the wife beater? He's pretty rare, right?
He's a mugger.
You don't see a lot of muggers, right?
I mean, yeah, I could definitely do a mugger.
Okay, so real quick, he wants to keep track of his first kill. So a regular ending for this game is reaching the bottom of the Cavern of Chaos and closing the Chaos Gate.
Yeah.
What'd you just kill?
A beggar.
A beggar. Very bad. Very, very evil man.
Yes, I'm a very evil man. So first kill is beggar.
And that's something that he wants to keep track of for way later in the game. Okay, so close the Chaos Gate, stop the flood of chaos from entering this area of the world known as the Trackler Chain.
Yes.
That is the goal of this game. Jonathan, while you're in Lewenthalwell, should you talk to the dwarf?
Oh, I will do that on my way back.
Alright, just make sure you do it completely.
Yeah.
Not that you're necessarily going to complete that quest, but having the artifact could be nice.
Yeah.
An ultra ending. Instead of closing the Chaos Gate, you only have 3 level ups. Wow. What's your learning?
Let me look here in a second. start with healing though. That's nice.
Healing is very good, yes.
Learning is 12. Willpower is 25. That's an insane start for willpower.
Yes.
Dex is 19. Toughness is 14.
Gotta get that learning up.
24 mana. So yeah, definitely gotta get that learning up. But
how do you get learning up?
Eating smart people.
Yeah, no, I was literally gonna you could eat the druid. That would be a corruption right off the bat, but. So, okay, I keep getting distracted. An ultra ending includes being able to, instead of closing the Chaos Gate, walking through the Chaos Gate, defeating the God of Chaos. That ends the game in a win.
Yeah.
And that's called the ultra ending. There's a couple different ways of entering the Chaos Gate. We are doing it in a very specific way. And most people think that the early game is probably the hardest just because you're the weakest. You are someone, or if you play 10 guys, expect maybe one to get off the ground a lot of times, just because it's so easy to die in the early round, so don't get too attached to runs.
Right.
Hopefully this one gets off the ground, but you might see us do this a couple times. Right there, he just got a guaranteed. Guaranteed just means it's always going to spawn. And if you know the game, you can get it. So it's a guaranteed waterproof blanket. He's trying not to kill things in this area because every time you level up, the monsters in this level get twice as powerful. So if you're level 4, they're level 8 essentially. So things can get very dangerous very quickly, but also he's looking for a way down into another part of the dungeon that does not have that feature. I see how he's already taken a decent chunk of damage.
This is the only way. No.
I mean, if you can get a wand of digging later,
Yeah.
that doesn't look like it's going to lead anywhere. Oh, there.
Okay.
Yeah, you could come back with like a wand of digging and try and just like make a quick path there. That's probably what I would do.
Yeah. So, I'm out of power points. I definitely don't, I could cast a spell, but I don't want to cast from, it would hurt me, and I don't want to do that right now.
Yeah, you can use your health as mana, as power points. It's actually more efficient, but you might want to go uncowered.
No, I'm just trying to, it's 17.
Oh, get your power points back up.
Yeah.
You should have enough right now. It's 14.
It's 17. Ah, jeez. max out my concentration. That's gonna help me learn spells better and increase my power point regeneration.
Right.
Start getting a herbalism up.
Casting spells makes you smarter too, I think, right?
It increases your mana. Let's get this right here. Ah, god dang it. Alright, I want to pray, which is fine. So, you start off with enough piety to get like 3 good praise in. Or 2 good praise in, rather.
At least 2, yeah.
So I'm cowardly, so I'm less likely to hit. But I'm also less likely to be hit. I won't be able to escape with that guy on me, so I'm gonna kill him, beat this orc corpse. And then escape. So I've escaped there. I'm gonna want to go back there later, but not right now.
And it'll be even more essential that you do not kill anything while you're there. Not always easy, but...
Let's go talk to this dwarf, like you wanted to. This dwarf is
So
over
if
here.
you want my opinion on stuff, you might want to wait for a little bit until I get caught up on the stream. I'm probably about 10 seconds behind.
Okay, no problem.
Like, you just talked to the guy. You just talked to him on my screen.
His name is 18.
Yeah, that's like the worst luck you can get. Again, this might not be something that you even need to do, but it is. So, one of the things to do for an ultra attempt is to... Can you spell right? There's no 2 T's in 18.
Well, there is a T at the beginning of teen, and there's a T at the end of 8, so why wouldn't it be 2 T's?
I mean, you got me there, right, Jonathan? So... What he just told him is that there is something called an artifact. That's just something that is undestroyable, important. Think the sword Sting. I think that's what it is. Is it Sting from Lord of the Rings, or is that Needle? I forget. That would be an artifact. There actually is an artifact called that in this game. The magical weapon can't be destroyed by ordinary means. And there is someone called the Demented Ratling, who you need to give him 7 artifacts. Certain ones are really easy to go without. If you don't want to do the quest that dwarf is a part of, there is, I believe, at least 6 artifacts that you could potentially receive.
Yeah. Hold on.
You're just standing still.
Yeah,
on my
sorry.
screen.
I'm checking my stream, and it's saying that I need to change the resolution.
Why is that? What does that mean?
It says you need to change the video resolution. The current resolution is 1280 by 720, which is not supported. The expected video resolution is 1920 by 1080.
You should be able to do that in OBS.
I'm wondering.
The stream looks fine to me.
Yeah.
If they're saying they're not supporting it, I mean, because that's something that Twitch used to do, is if your bitrate was too high, they'd be like, you need to change your bitrate, my dude.
It's
But to me, the stream looks absolutely fine.
yeah.
And maybe I wouldn't mess with it unless it's not actually recording. But I can see it, so you should be fine.
Yeah, that's my thing is, and yeah, I don't know. And my video says it's at 1920 by 1080.
Maybe YouTube's just lying to you. I don't know. Or maybe the YouTube settings are weird. I don't know. Again, you look fine to me. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. Hopefully somebody else joins in. And
If not, that's fine.
yeah,
I would just like to get a recorded win. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We have a couple videos on our channel,
yeah.
and none of them are wins. Even though you've gotten 2 wins, were they back to back?
Not back to back, but
In quick succession.
yeah. Just trying to line these guys up.
Yeah, hallways are good for that.
Gonna learn more of my spells really quick.
Oh, I didn't know you didn't do that.
Yeah. Okay, not a lot of spells. My learning's bad.
How many did you get?
215.
Oh, yeah, your learning definitely needs to increase. I don't know, since you're chaotic. Ooh, be careful, you might have killed a cat. Who knows? Don't kill cats in this game, folks. We'll explain that later. I don't know if eating Keithrax's corpse is a good idea, because it might be difficult for you to get rid of the corruption if it's bad.
Right.
So Jonathan is in the Druid dungeon right now. He got that quest from a Druid in Terranio, who said that he has a corrupted brother. Also, Jonathan, you don't really have a way of killing Keithrax yet.
I just got magic missile.
Oh, did you just get Magic Missile?
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
Off the ground.
I didn't see that. Magic Missile, yes. I must have been looking away.
So I'm just diving straight down. The faster I get there, the lower level I'll be. And the lower level he'll generate. Try to hit this guy with my knife, with my dagger. Not working out. I'm so weak.
Hey, John.
Don't have a key. Let me kill this guy just in case.
There we go.
There we go.
Again, my phone is being a piece of crap. I probably cut out there for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Getting really lucky on these floors.
you get +1 toughness, +2 learning, +3 mana, -4 in willpower for eating Keithrax. Your willpower is insanely high. Uh-oh. I just saw this vile spirit.
I'm gonna pray again. Alright, that was really bad. Those vile spirits, Ricky the Lost. So that's from a character who died previously in this level.
Yeah, you just killed him on my screen.
Yeah, so it's very, very, very tough, especially when they die super early, because then you're typically not going to be very strong.
You got a decent chunk away into 6 too.
Yeah.
Could work on that find weakness in that stealth a little bit.
Yeah.
Strong magic, charged. These are all good things. You're going strong magic, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, he dropped a lot of things. What are gnomish boots?
Just a type of boots.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cursed. Awesome. Is everything gonna be cursed from this guy?
I mean, that would kind of make sense, right? But
Yeah.
I don't know.
But oh,
It's not the worst thing in the world right now.
yeah.
You know, having because you don't have anything. You don't know what you're firing at, my man.
Yep. I was shooting a magic missile into the door.
That'll bounce back off and hit you, my man.
No, doors won't.
It doesn't bounce off doors?
No.
That's news to me, my man. No, another book.
It's a spell book of web.
I wonder if there some synergy there with web and being a dark elf.
Why do you say that?
Because of spiders.
Well, sure. But what would it do?
I don't know. I also recommend maybe getting your fighting up on these lower enemies.
It's just I don't do any. I just can't hit them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Getting your skills up is important.
So I'm looking for a door. I don't see a door anywhere. So must be a hidden door somewhere. Maybe one up here too.
Did you check the lower room?
Yeah.
There you go. On my screen, there you go.
Hey, Ian. Ian wants me to cast Fireball and do a flip.
Fireball, certainly possible. Doing a flip.
I don't think it's possible within the mechanics of the game.
Maybe a monk? Maybe a monk can flip. Alright, you were fighting that guy, but you were still fighting him coward. I noticed that, so.
No, I wasn't. I just changed back to cowardly. Potentially deadly situation here.
Okay, there's also cats spawned everywhere on this floor.
Yeah.
Again, don't want to kill cats. Acid hit you, but didn't seem to do any damage or equipment.
Alright, so here I'm looking for Keythrax.
Keythrax the Black Druid.
There's a cat. Damn it, I hit a cat.
Well,
Oh.
you made a powerful enemy, Jonathan.
It makes my job a lot easier, though. So there's a guy super further into the game who's not gonna like that I did that.
There's actually a big benefit to keeping him appeased. You get one of the best artifact rings in the game. Jonathan has spoiled getting that. That has been knocked off to him. Fortunately, that's not the biggest deal in the world. Hey, jack off.
Jack
Don't hit
off
yourself.
Smirnoff.
Use Frostbolt, it don't bounce.
Come on, I'm full screen, so I'm just trying to get my mouse out of the way, but it keeps scrolling the level.
Yeah, I understand.
How are you, Ian? Thank you for tuning in. I was hoping somebody would turn in.
Yeah, because I'm not good enough. So, real quick, let me talk about the reward for killing Keythrax. You get he holds a artifact for one called the Black Torque. A torque is a choker like thing. Ooh, can you like get rid of this poison, my dude? Slow poison. You have slow poison.
There we go. Just slowed the poison down. It was a good find. When are you gonna get back into the GTA? Well, Jeremy has the PlayStation, so it's.
I do have a PlayStation. Jonathan, once I get the PS5, would you like the PS4?
I asked you, and you said no.
Well, I think all of my games should be transferable, so I think that that's probably something that I could do, now that I think about it.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna go to this level and heal up. Try to heal up a little bit.
yeah. You're satiated, so. Another thing about the Cat Lord is that it's not just that he doesn't like that you kill. It looks like there's yep, there he is. It's not that he just doesn't like that you. Is that ring mail worth it, you think? It looks like it's just a regular.
What'd you say?
Yeah, it's not. Oh, I asked if you think that ring mail might be worth it.
I don't know. Oh, good.
What is it, cursed?
Yeah.
Well, that's what you get for listening to me. I mean, if you find the scroll of uncursing and bless it,
Right.
you're good. But okay, let me say what I'm trying to say. It's not that he just doesn't like that you kill cats. Every cat that you kill makes him stronger. I would probably try and avoid being caught in between two people, just in case you run into Keythrax. He can cast darkness, right?
Yep.
He's just he's just as bad as like one of the worst enemies in the game.
Tarantula corpse. You enjoy the crispy spider flesh. This meat tastes bitter. I wonder if I start with poison immunity.
There's no such thing as immunity. Resistance.
Right.
I mean, maybe the meat tastes bitter thing was... And also, you didn't throw up from that.
Right.
That's interesting.
There he is.
Certain stuff in this game is inedible. Oh, yeah, there he is.
There we go. Got him pretty easily. That was. I think he probably was. It was harder for him to dodge stuff because he was in the dark, and
Maybe. You gotta give us a little bit of suspense, John. Why don't you wait until for me to say nice until you say what happened, okay?
Okay, but if you think about it, you're reacting to what you're seeing. I'm reacting to what I'm seeing, which is synced up to what everyone else is gonna see.
Yeah, you know what? You got me there, Jonathan. You got me there. You cannot bring his corpse back.
Right.
For
there's no benefit
as a chaotic being. Okay, so what we're saying is he will always drop a corpse. If you give Guthalak, the guy who gave you this corpse or gave you this quest, strong chaotic beings' corpses, you can trade them for potions of cure corruption. Again, corruption is a very real thing in this game that warps you and affects you. So really, the only thing Jonathan could do with this is eat Guthalak's corpse. It is very corrupting, but it would give him a lot of learning. And, okay, he ended up doing it. Okay. You grow gills. You can breathe underwater.
That's really good.
I don't know if there's anything else bad to that.
Yeah.
Would you like me to look that up?
No.
Okay. Most effects have downsides.
Yeah.
And usually you're not corrupted this early in the game.
Right.
But he went from 13 learning to 15 learning. It's pretty good. His willpower went down. Unfortunately. What else?
My willpower went
Your
down?
mana went up.
I didn't realize my willpower
What's that?
could go down.
Yes, I told you. Yes, I told you your willpower. I don't know if that's your... Why don't you look at your potentials for me real quick?
Oops. Yeah, 1 second. So my willpower is 21 out of 30. And also that dropped down my appearance by -3. Appearance helps prevent you from getting corrupted.
The gill.
Yeah, that's from the gills. That's from the corruption
Yeah.
itself.
Once you get, you can do more gear route training and get your power up back to, I think, at least 25.
Okay.
That's easier things to do. Let's talk about the rewards for this quest.
Mod the game, get a gun, says Ian.
Guthalak will offer you.
Ian wants me to get a gun.
What do you say, John?
Ian wants me to get a gun.
There's no...
He says to mod the game to get a gun.
So this game was going to be open source eventually, and then people did some code diving, and that really upset the creator. And so he's like, "No, you know what? No, it's not. It's closed source now."
I mean, that's his prerogative.
That it might be open source, but maybe also less so now that it's on Steam. Real quick, let me finish what I was thinking. Guthalak will offer you one of two rewards. Two will ask you if you have knowledge or power. Knowledge will give you the herbalism skill, if you already have that. The gardening skill. Gardening is way less used.
Yeah. Gardening's good for cultivating a lot of herbs.
Yes. But a lot of herbs grow naturally, so it's not nearly as useful.
Learning just went up. And I got stronger.
Oh yeah, it did. If the other option is he will offer you power. That is, he will give you a spellbook of Frostbolt, even if you already know Frostbolt, and a Wand of Frost. Those things, I mean, for a spellcaster, can be incredibly good, and especially later, because you can make ice bridges. So if you don't have swimming, which Jonathan does not, why don't you just hit this guy? You do have water breathing, so it's, but there are certain things where you're either, like, locations that are completely underwater. What is he doing? Is he shrugging it?
Yeah. Eyes are really good at shrugging.
It was an eye of destruction, right? You could have just let him hit you and try and destroy some of your stuff.
Yeah. Can you respond to Ian?
You're no longer strange.
So Ian in the chat says, can we talk about how the Sword of Omens from Thundercats is the most powerful fictional sword? So on what scale are we rating fictional swords? And is this a cursed sword?
So, the thing is I'm not familiar with the work. The obvious answer, I think, I wouldn't say it's the most powerful, but famous is Excalibur. I think that you could make an argument for the Masamune, not Sephiroth's Masamune, like the actual literal Masamune. I'm trying to think of famous swords in Norse mythology, but surprisingly my knowledge is lacking here. I like Norse mythology. I'm not going to claim to be an expert, but I know probably a little bit more than most people, I would say. Maybe not so much anymore. Maybe like when like Thor got popular due to the Marvel movies, some people looked into it. Firebolt, nice. Do you automatically know spellbooks?
The spellbooks you start with, and some spellbooks you automatically know, not all of them.
Okay, you got a decent amount of castings there.
Yeah.
Not an insane amount, but a lot better than what you used before. Yeah, 621 is pretty good. Yeah, okay. Maybe more people got into Norse mythology. While it's not a perfect representation, it is actually decently analogous, I would say. Some liberty, of course.
So Ian says, it's equal in strength to Excalibur. It shoots lightning and energy beams. It grows from the short sword to the long sword. It warns you of danger. You can summon it to you like the forest. The sheath doubles as a glove that lets you punch through trees. It lets you see through walls to locate whatever the sword wants you to see. and if I recall correctly, it shows you the glimpses of the future. This just sounds like Mary Sue writing. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
MacGuffin. Maybe.
Yeah, it does everything.
Well, no, MacGuffin's not.
Get out of the way, rat.
So, creatures that glow like that change colors, those are called karmic beings. Attacking karmic beings in melee can give you bad luck. Luck is a factor in this game. It's actually incredibly useful, and if you're lucky, it'll probably actually save your life.
My last win definitely saved my life.
Oh yeah. Jonathan ran into something called an ultimate doppelganger, and he went down to 1 hit point.
Yeah.
That 1 hit point usually means he actually killed you, but you were lucky enough, or not killed you, but did enough to do lethal damage. Yeah. But your luck said, you know what? No, you're gonna stay alive.
You get one.
And that run ended up being a win. Yeah.
Ooh, money.
The text for so Jonathan, why don't you look at a creature real quick and read its or why don't you do the monster memory for Black Druid?
Sure, 1 second. So I can look up any creature that I've seen.
Yeah.
Keithrax, the one man dressed as a druid in a white robe, carrying a wicked-looking sickle. The black torque around his neck where the mistletoe should be marks him as no longer merely a druid, however. He is surrounded by slavering, frenzied menagerie of animals, waiting for their master's signal.
Yeah. The text for Ultimate Doppelgangers is incredible because it's like this guy is so you that you start to question if I'm the real me. Like, this guy is more me than I ever could be. And that's kind of scary if you think about it. The idea of the ultimate doppelganger. I mean, maybe less so for me, because Jonathan is my twin brother. So I kind of already have, like, a doppelganger going around. A huge one. Yeah, you don't know that one. Ooh, magic mapping is actually incredibly good. Not necessarily nearly as good as a blessed scroll of it, but it can be very good, especially much later in the game because Jonathan is going to have to go into the Minotaur maze.
But if you can see, it kind of just shows you like random spots that you haven't seen.
Which again can be incredibly helpful.
Can be useful.
Yeah.
The more you know about the level already, the more useful it already is. The more useful it is.
But yeah, a blessed scroll of
magic mapping.
Of magic mapping will fully reveal an area. Jonathan, have you ever gone to the Minotaur maze?
Yeah.
It's not fun.
I'm not gonna have to go to the Minotaur maze.
There ends up...
I don't have to go to the Minotaur cave this game, do I?
I think you might have to go to the Minotaur maze.
For what reason?
Let me take a look.
Everything's cursed. Why is everything cursed? This black torque is definitely
You're not lucky, are you? Black Torque is definitely cursed. You know what, Jonathan? So many things are cursed, you might as well just put on the Black Torque.
That's true. You can't remove things that are cursed. The Eye of Thundera isn't a Mary Sue. Oh, well, you know. I didn't say it. I did say it, but I didn't say it. Some say that's kind of Mary Sue-ish. Yeah, so I'm gonna need a scroll of uncursing here. It's gonna really help. Where am I going? Alright. Let's get the frig out of here.
You know, Jonathan, maybe I was wrong. Maybe you don't have to go. Yeah, blessedly, the player is not required to complete the maze for either regular or ultra ending. So I was wrong. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
Why is my perception lower? Mine's.
Why
do I
are
have
you
minus
wearing-
perception?
What kind of helmet are you wearing?
A cursed hood. I don't think there's any reason, unless they don't see very well in like in the bright light or something.
Oh, that might be. I don't know. You're level 9. Do you have any wands of digging?
I don't believe so. It's possible I do.
I was gonna say you could go to Puppy Cave. So he just talked to the little girl. That spawned this cave. She is looking for her puppy. Ouch. That went missing. Unfortunately, there's a junk shop here. Seems like a junk.
Thought that might happen. Junk shops are much more likely to spawn mimics. Yeah, mimics can paralyze you. So you need to be very careful. A junk shop is just any shop that doesn't have a set item that it sells, so just a mixed shop.
Monster creation.
Are you or are you not? I'm not. Nope. That's good. That's gonna make it so I don't have to open doors. I didn't get that much out of that 290, but that's fine. You don't use it a whole lot. So if there's ever a door that I can't open, I can instead just use knock on it. Oops, completely whiffed that spell. Yeah, look at my perception. It's back up.
Yeah, you know what? It might just be the bright light, and that's something that I never knew. So, Jonathan, there was a wand of monster creation.
Yeah.
When you talk to the old crone, one of her last quests is actually to get a wand of monster creation.
Okay.
Keep that in mind. So, that's incredibly good.
Okay, so let me write that down.
Yeah, PC1 shop has a wand of monster creation.
Okay.
Also, if you see a scroll of danger, something to keep an eye out for, as one thing that you need. It can't be in a shop, right? The shop's always in a dead end.
That's what I thought too. But there's definitely something over there.
Oh no, it's got to be up into the middle right?
Oh, it's right here. See, that's why my
Hey, there's
map
that
is
map
pretty
coming
good.
into use. Yeah. Now, Jonathan, what do you think about the name?
You cut out there, buddy, so I'm not sure exactly what you said. You cut out. That's another good thing about Firebolt, is that it can cook food on the ground. So, okay, so here it says you kick the door, but it does not budge at all. That means it's definitely trapped. So we'll knock it, and then it's not trapped anymore.
I'm probably cutting out a lot,
Yeah.
unfortunately. I keep losing you on my flip, my speaker that I'm talking to you through. And then that means you're not, and then I don't think you're hearing what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
This is a kind of a weird layout.
This is an incredibly weird layout. Because shops, not always, but most of the time, are on the edge of the map.
Yeah, you don't receive any insights, which means this area is likely just completely empty, which normally isn't the case. Normally it doesn't have that much empty space.
Yeah.
And then you've had so many small rooms over here. Just, you don't typically see a layout like this.
Did you use magic mapping and it said that?
Yeah.
I wonder if that means you know all of the tiled locations that aren't filled with like stone.
Right.
Because like there are like some places that you ended up knowing in the level
Right.
that are like in the wall.
So I'm trying to hit level 10 here. Level 10 is when I have access to my next major quest.
Which you don't have to do right away, actually.
Yeah. Actually, I'll probably do it right away just for the gold, but I probably won't turn it in right away.
Yeah, that's fair. If you find a chaotic altar, do you get some piety? I'd probably get at least a tiny bit of piety. Just for, because you're going to be chaotic for a while.
Oops. Ian, you still here? What's going on? Alchemy. What recipes do I know? So this is alchemy recipes. I can make a potion of oil, potion of balance, potion of water. Oh, excuse me. I'm reading it backwards again. I can make a potion of insight, longevity, blindness, or poison.
Longevity? I mean, longevity for a different class might be useful.
Yeah.
But so that you can make the potion of insight with Stomaphila and oil, and then another one down below. I forget what it was. Also use that potion of insight in the recipe.
Yeah. That's how a lot of them are.
Is the last one always gain attributes?
Yeah, I think so.
Even for some, is an alchemist a spell? Is an alchemist a class?
No.
Okay.
This is a trapped room. So let me get unblinded here. You see here?
You could like.
You see here we
You
have
could,
a
like-
pit, 2 arrows, a spear, another pit, a pit lying on the ground. Traps don't generate like this unless the entire. So there's an arrow trap, spear trap. No.
You can try and search, Jonathan, and go around, or go around it.
Yeah.
Like
I'll try
search to see. You don't have to detect traps, do you?
No, I'm gonna pick up that that potion though. Luckily, I don't need to go through there.
Traps are a lot easier to avoid when you know they're there.
Yeah. So really the whole point of the early game is to just generate content to get stronger.
Yeah, because this quest you have to do within 4 in-game days, or else the puppy dies. I believe it's much more than. You can look at how much time has passed, Jonathan.
I don't
But
know how.
look at your stats. It's the same when, like when you're looking at your like star sign and stuff. Colon X, maybe? Are you saying no?
It's not colon X. So when you see me
Oh.
move like that, that's me comfortably walking. So
The at sign? The at symbol?
it
Yes.
doesn't- No, it doesn't tell me how long I've been playing.
Day 5. Oh no, I thought it did. No, yes it does. I just saw it. Four days
Oh,
had
sure.
passed.
Yep, 4 days, 18 hours.
Yeah. So actually, you actually got there pretty close, but not quite. So yeah, the dog generates dead, unfortunately. It's a pretty big lawful boost to get it back alive. Jonathan's not trying to be lawful right now, so it's not a big deal. In fact, I wouldn't even tell her that her dog has died. You can also eat the dog in front of her, because it will generate a corpse.
So right now I'm just stabilizing.
yeah.
Stabilizing. these
I would stabilize by picking those. Oh, it changed. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Those herbs work based on Conway's Game of Life, which is just an algorithm that
Is it Conrad? Conrad's Game of Life?
Conway's.
Is it Conway?
I think it's
Okay.
Conway.
I'm gonna look it up, Jonathan. If it's Conrad, you gotta give me 10 John bucks.
Okay.
Jonathan, it's Conway's Game of Life.
See, I said Conway's.
Yeah. Do I owe you anything?
No.
20 United States dollars. So yeah, this is what the herbalism skill is used for. Different. Let me try and remember. Pepper petal, burb root, stomaphila, stomacempta, morgia, spenceweed. Mossa Morellian, Currier Mancox, Aluronic antidote. So most of these things do a very specific thing. Burbroot and Pepper Petal. Well, no, Burbroot heals, doesn't it?
Pepper Petal does. Burbroot doesn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got them confused. So, some like Burbroot only used for alchemy. You don't want to use them on anything else; they hurt you. Spenceweed can heal you. It's actually incredibly useful. Curia Mancox, if you get sick. Aluronu antidote, if you get poisoned. Moss of Moralian, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Trains your toughness.
And all of these can be used in
No, Morgia root trains your toughness. What did you say, John?
and all of these can be used in alchemy. too.
Alchemy. Yes. Yeah, so Morgia root will train your toughness and another stat, I forget. Moss of Moralian trains your dexterity up, which will be very good. Dexterity, a lot of times, is a dump stat for a lot of casters, though. Cure Light Wounds, nice. Big ones are the Morgia root, and Stomaphila and Stomacempta. Stomacempta always makes you incredibly hungry, which actually can be useful at times. Stomaphila, on the other hand, fills your satiation by quite a bit. So it is a very equipment load light way to keep a lot of food on you. Especially if you're doing a lot of stuff that, you know, you have to spend a lot of time. Oh, did you get gardening?
Yeah.
I thought you would have taken power.
Nah.
I mean, you already had, what's it called? But, a Frostbolt, but you didn't have a whole lot of it.
Yeah, but gardening is just super nice.
I would disagree that it's not super nice. It is situationally very good.
I just
But
stabilized
other than that,
I just stabilized that patch.
situationally, and it's on the same level. So you already had a stable patch of that.
But now, if I
So
want,
if
I can walk that.
I
I can walk it up now. Or down. If I
Yeah,
want.
I would try and do that. You piece of garbage.
I will.
So, how angry were you? Recently rewatched our Final Fantasy IX, correct?
I watched some
John?
of it, yes.
You're
Yeah.
cutting out on me a little bit, but I got the gist of what you said.
Yeah.
How angry were you at each other?
Sometimes we get angry at each other.
I remember being pretty peeved off at you.
I mean, it happens, for sure.
Yeah.
One sec, sorry, I'm pulling my chat back up just in case.
Because I think it said, like, sell everything but this stuff, and you told me to sell the stuff that we actually needed.
Yeah.
But then there were times where I didn't listen to you, and I should have.
Yeah.
I want to do that run again eventually. Maybe I'll come spend some time at your house, and we can do that.
Yeah.
So that'll be something we do for a day. I would just like to get our name on speedrun.com, because that's, there might be a game out there that I could get a world record on. Final Fantasy IX or the Final Fantasy series is not one of them. Although I did really enjoy doing our Final Fantasy VIII speedruns. It's probably not something that is going to happen anymore, but I'm proud of the runs that we did. Oh, you meet Groof the Goblin, a small filthy creature. That's all it says.
Yeah.
So that's a special named guy.
Yeah.
He wasn't guarding anything, was he?
No.
He's just a guy. Okay. Oh, careful! Yeah, don't burn the book.
Yeah. So this is a cavernous level, which are dangerous because there's not a lot of hallways. Frostbolt, that's really good. So really, the goal is to just try to find the stairs as fast as possible.
Yes, more monsters spawn. But then again, that can also be a good thing for leveling, for item generation. There's a lot of Ooh, you feel excited. Oh yeah, that's guaranteed, right?
Yep. Yeah, 701 frostbolts. So this number right here, it shows you how many casts of it you have, but it's not 1-to-1. So this doesn't mean I'll be able to cast it 701 times. It's going to be much less than that. It's probably closer to half that.
Yeah, you use like 2 to 4 to 10. It really depends on your, not 10, I don't think, but
So
depending on your, yeah.
And it's at 697, so I spent 4 there.
Yeah.
But the better you are at it, the easier, the less you spend. That was an on-keg, which are dangerous because they spit acid.
Jonathan, if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Definitely the spit acid.
Okay, you cut out, but I'm pretty sure you said spit acid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
24
You probably
still.
sound fine on stream, but on Discord it's cutting out a little bit.
Okay. Mithril rapier. Not terrible. Better than my dagger.
Better than the dagger, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Again, I'm not used to playing in full screen mode, so normally I try to keep my mouse all the way on the top, just so it's out of the way. Unlock doors here.
Well, I mean, it disappears a lot. Your mouse cursor.
Oh yeah.
It's like keeping map. It seems like it's working pretty well.
Yeah. I don't ever use the map.
There's definitely certain
if
things
I want to use the map.
The mouse you use.
If I want to actually look at the map, I just do this.
Yeah.
Scroll by detection. That's nice.
This is how the game used to look, by the way.
Yeah.
The idea of giant purple W being terrifying was not was how we used to play this game in high school.
Yeah.
Ooh, getting stronger. You're weak enough that burden training is working.
Yeah.
This is undead fault. So be careful about ghouls, I suppose. Nah, it should not be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
shadows might be able to drain your strength a little bit, but
So I'm just trying to clear this out because there's a lot of treasure in here.
The speed run for this game is about an hour, which is incredible. I don't believe that he finishes 99% of his runs. Because he has to go risky strats.
Yeah.
But
okay, now I gotta find the dog corpse. It's just gonna look like any other corpse on the ground.
huh. Oh, I just lost you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I lost you on the screen because, and it's on my side, but suddenly it said LAN cable not connected, and then network features can't be used.
What the heck?
Yeah. What the heck? Let me try and plug it out, plug it back in. While you're doing this, Jonathan, will you look at your, do you have any duplicate, scrolls?
I already know scrolls of identification.
Oh, okay. Might be worth it to identify other scrolls when you pick up enough.
Yeah. That's probably it right there. I probably walked right past it.
I mean, you don't have any way of blessing yet, unfortunately. Oh my god, this thing's in tight.
Climbing set. That's expensive. That's a lot of weight to carry though. I'm just trying to get through here as fast as possible. Gotta strategically kill some things that are dangerous.
I cannot wait for the PS5. That FSD.
Kill these guys because they're all in a line.
Okay, Jonathan, I'm back. I got the back of my screen.
Buddy, if you're saying something, can't hear you. This opportunity to pick these really quick, just to get some. Didn't mean to. Well, I fucked up there. Oh, I just fucked up. Oh well. It's not that big of a deal. Hey,
You know the weird thing is, I also lost you on Discord for a little bit.
that's weird.
Did you hear me say anything about the PlayStation 5?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, that must have been where it cut out, but, yeah, it's so strange. I kind of hate technology. It's just it's so convenient, but also at the same time, it's really aggravating.
Yeah. So I'm just going back up now.
Did you get anything good in the vault, did you see?
Not really, no.
I saw you get the adamantium girdle.
Yeah, that's about it.
So yeah, you don't have a way of uncursing it because you haven't found an altar.
Right.
It wouldn't be that difficult to go to neutral, get a little bit of piety, and then go back to chaotic. Because you're gonna spawn a neutral altar in Dwarf Town.
Right.
Doggo Futsif. But I mean, finding a chaotic altar might be a little bit easier.
Yep. So we'll remember that's there. I remember. Yep, the little girl's right here.
Okay, so now you're gonna talk to the sheriff, Wyatt Pear.
Yeah.
Is that an anagram of anything? Do you know?
Wyatt Earp.
Oh, okay, nice. This is a lawful act, just so you know.
Yep. I'm not worried
Okay.
about it. It's very easy to become completely chaotic again.
So yeah, Wyatt Pear asks you, oh, you're hungry, careful.
Yep.
Asks you to kill Hotsum Plots the Crime Lord. Before you do that, why don't you talk to the Assassin Guild leader?
Why?
Does he become angry after you kill him?
No.
You can get pickpockets from him?
Definitely. But I won't be using it.
Ooh, Acid Bolt. I mean, not that you can...
I can't afford it yet.
Yeah.
Gauntlets of Peace.
So this is the black market. Everything here is marked up. But then again, if you, well, at least good thing you identify those gauntlets of peace. If you become like the leader of the Assassin's Guild, you actually end up getting a discount at the shop.
Thieves Guild.
The Thieves Guild. Thank you. Sorry. Assassin's Guild is much different. So you could also talk to Hotsum Plots here that he just attacked. Hotsum Plots will ask you to kill 2 people. The healer, what's the healer? Jared. Jared the healer, who is in the same area as Keythrax. If you get that, Were you expecting it to be more expensive? Oh no, you just want to buy it. Ooh, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of acid bolt, though.
Yeah, acid bolt is very good.
Okay.
611? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would talk to the guy just to learn the spell, right?
Yeah, it's not.
Or just to learn the skill.
Oh, jeez.
That's up to you. So yeah, the overworld, you can encounter different groups depending on your level.
Oh. Didn't go away again. That could leave.
So the next thing that Jonathan is going to do is... What's the next thing you're going to do?
The next thing I'm gonna do. I wonder. My perception is really bad. I wonder if that's why I'm not avoiding these fights very well.
Maybe.
Luckily, they're not very dangerous.
No, they can get more dangerous the later you go, but... So Jonathan knew that there were more guys there. Did you cast that on accident?
It was.
Yep. Jonathan knew there were more guys here because instead of saying, do you want to leave this area, it said, do you want to flee this area? Are you looking for an altar, or what is your goal?
My goal is to just come to this dungeon here.
Oh, okay. So this is the Gremlin Cave. There is nothing really super useful here. It's completely dark and full of gremlins. If gremlins touch water, they multiply. This is based on, oh, shoot. Don't you have the... Oh, well, it doesn't protect worn equipment. Are you trying to get it so that it...
Yeah, I was gonna see if... I was wondering if I could,
Well, why don't you drop everything that you don't want to actually hurt you, or to get rusted?
Well, everything that I don't want rusted won't rust.
Okay. Well, that shield... Oh, that shield is cursed, too. Well, when it's rusty, it's more likely to break, right?
Right.
Yeah, so that's based on the lore of the movie Gremlins, obviously, who invented Gremlins. But yeah, so they don't like bright lights, just like Gizmo said. And they multiply in water. Oh, no wait. Do they multiply after feeding them after midnight? No, they turn evil after feeding them after midnight, right?
Yes.
Yes. They multiply by getting wet.
So normally the spell light doesn't hurt anything, and gremlins are the one exception. So if you know this,
yeah, one. I don't think there's anything else.
yeah. So that's what I just picked up what I came here for.
No, did you? Oh, yeah, there it is, the crystal file. That is the file of Galadriel, which is a reference to the Lord of the Rings. I don't remember what it does in the Lord of the Rings, but in this, if you throw it, you can blind people. Not super useful. Or you can drink from it to cast light, I believe, for all of your power points. It's a very not good artifact, but it is an artifact. And so the place that he's about to go... Ooh, climbing set. The place that he's about to go is he has to feed artifacts to a guy. The file is pretty useless, and it is an artifact, so it's perfect for it. How much more light do you have?
120.
It's a little low, but light's not the most useful spell in the world. You know you don't have to clear this out, right?
Yeah, no, I just am.
You just get a level. Also, if you had... Oh, no, wait, I was going to say, if you had learned pickpockets, you could have pickpocketed all these guys.
No, you
But
can't.
you can't pickpocket them anymore. That actually used to be a very scummy tactic. Not scummy. I don't want to say scummy. That used to be a cheesy way that some people used to generate a lot of loot, including certain artifacts.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you see right there, it says the gremlin is hit by a gush of water and the gremlin multiplies. You could completely pacify this area with the skill Disarm Traps.
Yeah.
And making sure that there's no goblins around. I don't know if anything else will spawn.
Nice. Burning Hand is one of the more useful spells. It's a fire-based spell. Didn't get a whole lot of casts, unfortunately. Fire-based spell. Can't be shrugged off. It can only be resisted.
You have to be right next to the person, though.
It's only a range 1 spell.
A touch spell. If you're familiar with D&D. Interestingly enough, though, in D&D, Burning Hands is a cone spell.
Yep.
How many more lights?
70.
Okay. You know what's weird? I didn't know other traps could spawn in here.
Huh.
Light is a pretty common book.
Yeah.
There's different levels of rarity for books. So what is this? You hear a thudding sound.
I don't know.
So that's the thing. If you miss even one goblin, they can multiply like crazy. Or not goblin. I apologize. Gremlin. I'd probably use like line spells here. It's crazy to say, but it might be a little bit more beneficial to. Oh, you know what? They might also start spawning naturally. I don't know about that though. Just to keep the place dangerous.
Yeah.
Now here light might be more useful.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I'm like out.
Oh yeah, you're at 11. You'll find another book. There might have even been another book in the puppy cave. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't remember. He has no reason to come back here after he escapes. So.
Yeah.
That's crazy though that your light ended up costing 1 power point.
Yeah. I'm out of PP.
I'd probably slow down a tiny bit, but I don't think that they can do enough damage to like mess you up.
Yeah.
As a wizard, he regains power points very quickly. His health, not quite as quick. He does have healing, however, which is very nice. But this is kind of like the idea of kind of how useless this place is. For most people, it's really not worth coming here. Because it's not even... If you have the light spell, it's not even super dangerous. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Without a source of light, it can be potentially deadly. And the reward just isn't quite worth it. The file is not that good.
Yeah. The only reason we got it is because it's
Because it's an artifact, yeah.
yeah, it's something that can be sacrificed for later. I'm slowly making my way out of here. Oop, one guy crit me. I've got some pepper petals I can eat. And that'll heal me.
What's your burning hands cost?
7, but it's not going to be that useful.
Depends on how many guys are
Yeah.
there to take up space.
I can only kill a maximum of 2 at a time. Those are bolt spells.
Yeah.
So this, yeah,
And
this
they
is how it
might
could
also be...
be dangerous.
What's that?
This is how it could be dangerous.
Yeah. They might also be replacing themselves because of the water trap.
They are.
Yeah. So yeah, you kind of wasted the light when this is really where you needed it.
Yeah. It's okay though.
If you magic missile, you'd be bouncing it into the corridor. And never mind, you made it your way. You made your way out.
Yep.
Ooh. Why's your guy's name Dan, John?
I always name my guy just a normal human name.
I have to retire the name Curtis. You know, I didn't even think about that. Is that I have to retire the name Curtis Craig.
Yeah.
I always said that when I beat the game with Curtis Craig, he wouldn't be a. And I joke with you that, you know, it's like, oh, you always name your guys boring human names. My guy's name was always Curtis Craig. Curtis Craig is a reference to Phantasmagoria 2, A Puzzle of Flesh, the very first bisexual video game protagonist. There's a fun fact for you.
A little factoid. Here's the 411 on bisexual video game characters.
Can you name a second one other than Sonic the Hedgehog?
Right, exactly. Hey Meta. I didn't see you say anything. Good to see you, man.
Howdy, Meta. I'm not in chat, but good to see you.
I hope you're still here. You're not in chat, Jerry?
No, I know I haven't been in chat. I think it was lagging my Discord.
Oh, I see.
Jonathan, the Cat Lord's not going to be happy with you, man.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna have to deal with it.
No, Jonathan, the thing is you're going to have to deal with it.
I'll be strong enough to kill him by then.
He shrugs a lot of bolts, my man.
Some advanced fireballs is all you need.
I've never been able to use that spell correctly.
What do you mean?
You're hungry, by the way? I don't know. For some reason, it like, the last time I remember trying to use it, like, it would always fail for some reason.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it was really weird.
I don't believe you.
Well, Jonathan, the thing is also that he's very fast, so being able to get away from him to cast the improved Firebolt can be difficult as well. Now, you can try and lure him off the level like you did last time. That actually worked very well. But you got to be able to... I mean, I'd probably pick them up. They might get destroyed, but... You could sell the thick gauntlets to in the shop at Dwarf Town. Selling items in this game basically protects them. No one else buys things in shops, and it basically assuredly keeps them safe.
Yep.
Is the thing. Are you gonna go to neutral?
Not right now. Why?
You don't. Well, you know, Thrandar's first quest will identify all your items.
Yeah.
So I guess that's probably. Are you gonna talk to him about Rolf?
I don't need to.
You don't need to. It would sacrifice the silver key, which is another easy. What's it called? Another easy rattling fodder.
Right.
You do if you don't get Rolf's savior though, you do get a fireproof blanket, so that might be worth it instead. If you can think of another thing to sacrifice instead, which there's a lot. We can think about it. the ancient scythe is a possible one.
Yeah.
You could kill the dwarf in the. So you got file. So let's think about that. You could kill the dwarf in the arena for his map fragment. Digging Griff's grave.
Mm-hmm.
That would be 3. I would not drink from that pool.
We're trying to get him to spawn more guys, so this guy can spawn more guys.
Or you can bleed to death.
Can you believe that? Can you believe this numpnuts?
So yeah, he was trying to get his corpse for a teleportation. Okay, so file. Ancient scythe, potentially. Griff's ancient map fragment. The ancient map fragment carried by the dwarf in the arena. You'd have to kill him for, but that's not a big deal. The big punch. That's 5. I probably wouldn't use the Golden Gladius. I'd probably keep that for something else. The Crown of Science?
Yeah, I mean I can.
That might be a little difficult for you to get to.
I'm close to Dwarf Town, which is probably where I will stop today.
Oh, really? You haven't been playing that much?
You know, I just have a small headache. And I have to do some chores.
That's fair. When do you think you'll play again?
Sometime next week.
Alright. Oh, really? Next week? Gee whiz, man.
Well, you know, I'm a pretty busy guy. That's why I haven't been streaming at all, because I'm so busy.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of why I was hoping that you get a little bit more. You know, you have a free day today, and I hope you would get a little bit more in. I didn't expect you to beat the whole game, but maybe you just get a little bit further. You could give what you got to the Demented Ratling, right?
Yeah.
And then do Thundar's quest maybe, and see what you got as and identify your items.
Yeah.
That might be worth it. And that might be a good place to stop.
I will give that a shot. If I can get a good kill. So this is the big room. There's absolutely 0 walls here.
There's a torch there. Yeah, well, early game, very dangerous. It'll always have herbs in it. Oh, I guess we're just chilling with some Chaos Brothers. What did you just do? Are you trying to target specific people?
Yeah.
Maybe the werewolf if you can. Yeah, because guys that spawn other things, worms, jackalwares, Dark Elven Priestess spawn spiders. And yeah, I think necromancers can spawn here, which will spawn. So you've seen all these jackals, that's because of a jackalware. Maybe the one you already killed, but...
Yeah, I already killed it.
But yeah, you can imagine how easily overwhelmed someone can be. Ooh, there's a book. Magic missile.
There it is. Went the wrong way.
You know, it's not that far from you though.
Yeah.
That's the good thing.
Yep.
They said this level is filled with a strange smell. Oh yeah, that's the sigh.
Yeah, the strange instrument.
That is another artifact. It will continue to multiply. You can sacrifice it. It's not nearly as worth it as other artifacts to continue to sacrifice it. But yeah, it will continue to multiply in your inventory. It will not be accepted by the Demented Ratling, the person that he has to give artifacts to. By the way, we've been talking about that. So yeah, we've never picked that up.
Yeah.
There's actually an achievement for it.
Yeah.
Find the strange item. And then if you drop it, I don't think it'll go back into your inventory. It's in tools, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, we typically just never pick it up. And then we just saw that there was an achievement for it, so like, oh, next time we play, we'll pick it up.
Yeah, he literally could have done that and then left the Dracula chain and won the game. You know, but no. Last game, he got Magicator, which is never cast magic in the game. Once. Wands are allowed. Scrolls are allowed. Using a spell like he just did, not allowed. And he was able to do that. Very cool.
He wasn't even trying.
No, just happened to have a very melee-focused character.
So here's another guaranteed shot. It's always a junk shop.
Oh, a large crystal shield.
Yeah, too bad I can't freaking...
Well, if you get... Oh, medium crystal shield, I apologize. If you have a scroll of uncursing, which isn't that uncommon...
Adamantium halberd. Good stuff in there.
You could check your wands again. That's always... If you're chaotic or neutral, that will always generate a dork. That'll always generate neutral altar. That's an altar, by the way. You haven't seen any altars in this game. We were actually hoping for a chaotic altar. You could sacrifice things up there. So Jonathan is going to go back to the Oh, why don't you talk to the Demented Ratling real quick?
Okay, give me 1 sec.
I mean, you can look for the dark work, but if you don't find him, the big room is a great place to go for for this quest.
Yeah, he just told me to go find and kill a dark orc, which is not a super common guy, but it's
not as he just killed a crystal statue. Next up is the stone statue.
Yeah.
Sometimes he can tell you to do that. Usually I like to go up for that one, down for that one, because he's a little bit higher of a danger level. You can find them there a little bit more commonly. But yeah, when you know what he could ask you for, it is awesome to try and keep those things alive. So you can eat that cave fisher corpse, right? Without...
Yeah.
And your stomach burns. Why didn't the other one give you...
Oh, maybe I just got unlucky.
Oh, can cursed ones not give it to you?
It's possible, I guess.
You enjoy the crispy spider flesh. Yeah. So, dark elves are the only thing that can eat spiders. Everything else will throw up, I believe. Even trolls. Did you get the... Oh, no, you're going back to talk to the ratling.
Yeah. Give me 6 artifacts, and then I'll see. Okay, well, I have an artifact right here. Called the Phial of Caladriel. I could give him the Black Torque if I can get it off my neck.
I think the Black Torque is more useful, is the thing. Your speed, that plus 10 speed is actually very good.
The Demented Ratling lifts the crystal phial to his mouth. Suddenly, his mouth grows to enormous proportions. The Demented Ratling devours the crystal phial. The Demented Ratling evilly grins in your direction.
Chat with him again, see what he says. Probably give us 5 more.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm a little behind, so yeah. Every time you feed him an artifact, he gets more powerful. Which is not usually that big of a deal. You're not going to kill him most of the time. You're not going to aggravate him.
Yeah.
But he can be a dangerous foe.
It's too bad he didn't give me the crystal statue in the quest.
No, it's a stone statue. I don't believe he ever asked for a crystal statue.
Oh, okay.
You don't have archery by any chance, do you?
No.
Didn't think so. So it's not impossible to do ranged damage without archery. Archery just really kind of helps.
Yeah.
And I asked that because I saw him throw an axe. Certain things like the guy he just killed, you can let them throw a bunch of their items, be it crossbow bolts, arrows at you, and then pick them up for yourself. cavemen are immune to cold.
Yep. So here I'm just looking for a dark orc. It'd be really helpful if I had some ball spells, but...
Yeah. I believe the Dark Orcs are based on the Orokai in, Lord of the Rings, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. These worms also multiply. We killed a lot there. So a dark orc is gonna be like a pale blue orc.
Yeah, and he could also go down a little bit deeper and maybe have a better chance of finding one because the danger level is better. But the thing is that it can be more dangerous, and if you step too far, you end up ruining Thrandar's next quest.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, is easy to avoid as long as you fully explore all levels after Dwarf Town, because there's 2 downstairs cases. You don't want to take, when you see that, you don't want to take either one. It's a special kind of stab.
Yeah.
But with your strength so low, sometimes it can be tough to carry so much. Ooh, there's a Quickling right there. Ooh, is that a Quickling corpse?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Someone who passed it. That's just a speed up.
There's that necromancer that we were talking about. It summoned a bunch of ghouls. You know who else can summon a bunch of ghouls? Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez whenever she does anything.
All right. I'm just gonna give it a call there. Since I can't find it.
Yeah.
I'll
You might want to go.
Do
What's
it
that?
off screen and then come back.
What'd you say?
I'll probably do it off screen and then come back. My phone's about to die, so I can't see chat anymore. Not that anyone's chatting, but
Why don't you have it plugged in?
it's just I'm nowhere near an outlet.
What?
Yeah. Alright guys, thank you Meta, thank you Ian for tuning in. Hopefully more people can come in next time. That'd be really cool. But otherwise, thanks. I want to keep doing this. Got a decent run going here, not too strong, not too great of a start, but definitely something. So we will see you guys next time.
Alright, bye.
Take care.